Hello everyone, it's here Bob back to another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Thrilling 30 Sandstorm. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what would you like to see next in a video. So onto the figure himself. Here we have Sandstorm in his Dune Buggy mode. Now the problem I have with Triple Changers is I don't know which alt mode to start with. So if you have a preference, please, by all means, let me know in the comments. But yeah, overall, it's a nice little dune buggy. Very hiked up one too. But let's get a close up on that detail. Focus, thank you. Get the nice black with the gold painted headlights. Get the transparent windows that don't line up whatsoever. And that's the one issue I have with this mold along with Springer, this mold made of this guy, is those windows do not like to line up. But you get the nice black painted roll bar. It's with the black going down the side as well. Painted rims, which is nice. Going up the back, it's just pretty much junk. So, yeah. Now the really cool thing is you can lift this up like he is someone getting in and out. So, there's that. And he does roll really well. He better with two giant honking monster truck tires. But for a real quick size comparison, here we have Swerve from Thrilling 30 as well. And yeah, Swerve is cute. Yeah. Now, he does come with one accessory. He comes with his gun, which has some nice molded detail, if this will focus. So, and it can fire. You just pull back on the gray bit, or the gray, that's black. And it'll fire a friction missile. So, there you go. And to store it, you will just plug it into the giant hole at the top. Just plug it in, and there you go. Now you got Dune Buggy with a gun on top. So, yeah. As impressive as this mode is, let's go into the helicopter VTOL mode. I don't know. To transform the gun, you do want to flip up the handle for the next mode. So, start off by flipping back that section right there. Take the back wheels, flip them up, rotate them, flip up and rotate. Then you want to come to the back here, just kind of lift up all that, untab the feet, or what will be the feet, flip them all the way back, untab and flip back, and they will tab together. So tab all of that together, then just kind of let that sit there. Next, take this entire section and you want to shift it back. Do rotate that section in all the way. Then take this right here, pull it out, and you might need a spudger to get it started at least, because it is tight, like super tight. Yeah, I don't know why they made it that tight. Yeah, come on, might help to untab that a little bit. Okay, come on. Nope. If this goes on for much longer, I am going to have to pause. So, okay, just give me 1 second, folks. Okay, jeez Louise, that was tight. It took me like a solid 5 minutes just to get that thing. Yeah, and it's also very loose. But anyways, rotate it forward once you bring it out. And then just kind of get this, rotate that down, back, rotate this forward, and it will tab into place. You might have to rotate at the bottom joint, not the top. And there you go. Make sure that stays tabbed in. Do the same thing for this side. Thankfully, this side is a lot smoother to do. I had tested it before I brought this back. So, tab that in. Make sure this stays tapped in. Stays tapped in. Next, you also want to bring down the landing gear just for right now. Then take this entire section, untab it, and bring it forwards, and you'll snap it into place. And then just bring that section back, bring that back. Then just everything will fall into place. So, and rotate these down. So, this will tab in right there and there. So there is that. And this will tab into right there via that peg right there. So just kind of angle this up and line everything up. So tab these in, tap that in, then come back here. You might have to play with the hips a little bit. So get this all, oh, you want to kind of bring the feet down like half a click on the foot. So, come on. Why are you not wanting to cooperate with me? Sandstorm, come on. There we go. And there you go. There you have VTOL mode. And it's a very nice VTOL. So, close up on the detail for this one. Focus, thank you. Get the same detail, painted black right there. Just, it's all moved around. So, there's that. Now, for articulation in this mode, the VTOL wings can, rotate, bring up, bring down. That rotates, and this can also rotate just like here or there. So, not too bad. Now, for the storage of the gun, that will stay tabbed in. You do want to flip in that piece of landing gear, and then coming right here where you see this piece broke off, yay, this will just tab right in, if I can get it the right way. It'll just sandwich in right where that landing gear is supposed to go. So, oh, since mine's broke, that's about as good as I can get it. But yeah, you can see what they were going for. Or you can just, have it up here and all the other stuff. So, but for a real quick size comparison, here we have our favorite person, Swerve. So, there's that. So, now, let's go into robot mode. So, you want to untab this section back here, then rotate up the window bits, and then just kind of bring it forward and it will slot into place. Flip up the feet, flip back the heel, feet up, heel back, then flip up those sections. Split the legs, go ahead and get the whole backpack section up and at them. Oh, and you want to bring it up, that will tab into place. Bring this whole section back and it will also tab into place. And there you go. There is the lower half with a little bit of the upper. Now, for the upper half, you want to untab this section from that, bring it down, flip open the window bit, then push out the hand, rotate this all the way up, and tab that all back in. Do the same thing for this side. So open up the window, flip out the hand, flip all that back, and rotate it around. So next, bring this section down. You do want to have the landing gear bit out. You also want to bring up the head, and they will pass through each other. So there we go. Finally, bring up the arm, and it will tab into a slot on the inside of the chest. And there you go. There you have Sandstorm in his robot mode. And it's a very nice looking IDW-esque Sandstorm with a pretty big backpack, but it's definitely better than some of the other triple changers. So, now close up on that head sculpt. Focus. There we go. It is light piped, but unfortunately, the way my lights are, he looks dead. But you get the nice painted face. Supposed to be blue for the eyes. So, going down the body. Focus, thank you. The only new detail is really these sections right here with the nice painted silver. So, and you may notice I don't have the feet flipped all the way forward, and that's to accommodate his backpack. If you do have it like this, he stands better than he would normally. But for articulation, the head is on a very loose ball joint. Like, that is loose. But it can do a full 360. Can look down a little bit, especially if you use the transformation joint. Can't really look up much. The arms, if that will stay tapped in, can only go round that far before the backpack gets in the way, but that's more than you'll ever need along with the back. You get bicep rotation, 90 degrees of elbow bend, you get wrist articulation, a little bit of a waist joint, not much, but I think that's plenty. The legs can go forward that far, back that far, can do the full splits, thigh rotation, 90 degrees of knee bend, and the feet can move up and down along with the joint that's in the foot itself. Get that back. And he can also, I guess, say he has breaking levels of ankle tilt. So, now, the two complaints I have for this mode is, at least on my copy, very loose ball jointed head, and this section just does not want to stay down. Other than that, it's a very nice, robot mode. Clean as that too. Now, he can hold his gun just fine. Just pull out the handle, and there you go. And the really cool thing is you can do wheelchair mode. So you just want to bring this down, kind of bring that down. Oop, get this out of the way. Now let's see. Flip that down. Trying to remember this. So, yeah. And then just kind of bring up his feet in a sitting position-ish. And oop, there you got wheelchair mode, more or less. Oop, you can't even see that. Wheelchair mode, more or less. Successful, depending on your definition. So, just something goofy you can do. But, overall, I really do enjoy this figure. Definitely better than the Legacy one we got. But also, it's two different aesthetics, so it's kind of apples and oranges, in my opinion. So, but if you can find one for relatively cheap, I definitely say pick him up, despite the two issues I have with mine. So, or well, technically three, with this not wanting to slide out and then being too loose, and then the loose ball jointed head. But overall, a very fun figure. Oh, and I completely forgot about that size comparison, if I can get him to stand real quick. Alright, here we have Swerve. So, yeah, like I said, he's a pretty decent figure. And tall, too. But that's about it, so don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.